Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here, as always, to keep you posted on the transfer market. Today, guys, as usual, we have to talk about several stories, several players, many news. Let's jump into it. Here we go, guys, ready for updates every single day here on the channel, on YouTube. So subscribe, be part of the family, and remember to be here every single day with all the latest. Let me start wishing all the best to a new manager, Andrés Iniesta. Exclusive news from the last hours. Iniesta will start his professional career as a manager. So good luck to Don Andrés, who's going to be the coach of Gulf United in Dubai. New opportunity for Andrés Iniesta. So the midfielder, the legendary midfielder from Albacete, ready for a new chapter of his life. One of the best ever to play the game, now becoming a coach. Talking about coaches, just quickly, Jose Mourinho tonight in attendance at the DFB Pokal, the German Cup, with Bayern playing there, but the understanding at the moment is that it's not linked to any move, to any transfer. It's just Jose Mourinho going around to watch games. It's something he loves to do, also to follow the development of some teams, some managers, some players, but not specifically to negotiate for anyone. Also, many questions on Michael Olise. If Olise can be a dream target for Real Madrid, forget about that. I already told you a few months ago, and today Uli Hoeneß, the Bayern president, said Mourinho can keep even 5 eyes on Michael Olise, but even with 5 eyes, for sure, he's not gonna go to Real Madrid. Bayern will not sell Olise this summer. It's not a topic of 150, 180, 200. Not living. Then, guys, talking about more stuff, there is a here we go, and it's a here we go for Chelsea, because Chelsea complete the signing of Valentin Barco, the Argentinian midfielder, leaving Strasbourg and staying in the same galaxy, in the parent club Chelsea. He did very well at Strasbourg. It was a very smart investment made by Blue Co. You probably remember about Valentin Barco as a player coming out of South America with a lot of expectations. He was playing as left back, then moving in Europe with Brighton, and with Sevilla he had opportunities but was never performing at the right level. Then arriving at Strasbourg, playing as a midfielder. He's doing fantastic, also really appreciated by the Argentinian national team coach Lionel Scaloni. And now Chelsea have everything in place for Valentin Barco to be an addition to the squad of Xabi Alonso. Let's see what Chelsea decide to do with Valentin Barco, but Barco had more opportunities. There was an important German club really interested in Valentin Barco, but the player wanted to go to Chelsea, wanted to trust the Blue Co way, the Chelsea way, and so Valentin Barco set to become one of the first new faces at Chelsea in this summer transfer window. Obviously, don't forget what I told you about Xabi Alonso. Xabi will be involved, Xabi will be part of the conversation, so he's going to be a big part of the planning to decide who is leaving, who is staying, and also additions to the squad with some experienced players. So Barco was something decided even before. Talking about midfielders and talking about these names, guys. On Ederson, I keep receiving many questions because Atalanta manager Raffaele Palladino last night said Ederson didn't play because we are in conversations with a very important club from abroad for Ederson. This was the topic, this was the story discussed by Atalanta manager. The reality, guys, is that, as I told you, Manchester United have been on a mission in the recent days in Italy to discuss about several topics. For example, a player they really appreciate in Italy is Sandro Tonali, and these agents are based in Italy, while Tonali is playing obviously at Newcastle. Manchester United believe Tonali at the moment is really expensive, so at the moment the price remains the problem, but the appreciation from Manchester United for Tonali is clear. Ederson is the complete opposite, because Ederson is on the market, Ederson wants to go to Man United, and what I understand and what I can tell you today is that Ederson is giving total priority to Man United. So despite another club, and it's not Atletico Madrid, another club calling in the recent days to ask about price tag, the opportunity to get Ederson, Ederson wants to wait for Man United. So United are in conversation with the agents of Ederson and with Atalanta, but at the moment still waiting for Man United to say, okay, let's go ahead and close the deal. That's not happened yet. So waiting for that to happen, obviously Ederson is giving priority to Man United. He wants to go to Man United. Atalanta are also waiting for United green light. There is a conversation ongoing, but as I told you, United have several options under consideration in midfield. For sure, Ederson would be really tempted and would be really happy and open to join eventually Manchester United. Just quickly, guys, on midfielders, don't forget a top target for Man United and for Man City. Elliot Anderson at Nottingham Forest. Now, Forest are staying in the Premier League. Their end of the season review is coming, so discussing about several things. And also on Elliot Anderson, what I can tell you guys is that the price will be a really, really important price. More than 100 millions is what Nottingham Forest want. So Manchester City are absolutely in the race. Man City have been late in the race for some months. Man City are prepared to offer big money to Elliot Anderson, but we have to see if they can give Nottingham Forest what they want in terms of price, because it's a really, really expensive signing. Manchester United also really like the player, really appreciate the player. Internally is considered as one of the best options, but at the moment, again, very, very expensive. So the conversations will follow to understand where Elliot Anderson is going. Man City have been leading the race for months. Man City are pushing on player side, ready to offer important money to the boy, but this depends on Nottingham Forest. So let's follow the story because it's going to be a good one for sure. Just to tell you, the interest from Man City in Elliot Anderson has not changed. With Pep Guardiola leaving, it's not going to change anything. Man City and Enzo Maresca already agreed on considering Elliot Anderson as a top target. Then they have some other names in the list in case this deal doesn't happen. Let's see what happens with Rodri as well. Some players like Enzo Fernandez and more have been mentioned internally at Man City, also Sandro Tonali. So they have some names internally under consideration, but for sure this is the situation as of today for Manchester City and for Manchester United. So important days are coming, because also adding on top of this, Manchester United keep working on the exits. Rasmus Højlund went to Napoli on a permanent deal, extra 44 million euros for Man United. They have to clarify the situation of Rashford. What I can add to this is that for Manuel Ugarte, Man United have been quite clear. With the camp of the player, they want Ugarte to go. So I already told you Ugarte could leave Man United in the summer. I told you in March, in April. What I can tell you now is that Man United have been very clear. They want to make some space in order to have extra players in midfield. Could be 2, could be 3, we will see. But at the moment, the Ugarte situation is absolutely, absolutely clear. Man United want to find a solution. Italian clubs, Turkish clubs have been showing interest for some time in Manuel Ugarte already last summer. Turkish clubs and Italian clubs were interested. Man United have been very clear. They hope there could be opportunities because they want to refresh the midfield with Ugarte and Casemiro leaving. Remember, Casemiro Inter Miami. And with the opportunity to add at least 2 players in midfield, could be 3 in case of right opportunities, not guaranteed, but that's the way for Man United. And so guys, let me hear your thoughts on all these stories from Ederson to Olise'S and then Barco, Elliot Anderson, Sandro Tonali and much more. Your opinion guys, here in comments, like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. See you soon. Ciao.